Welcome to Scrapbook My Life, where I tell you an embarrassing story to save you from making the same embarrassing mistakes I did. Why do people assume that any boy you stand next to is your boyfriend? Why does no one ever assume that he's your brother, or your friend, or your mom's friend's son who just moved here, or even your cousin? In this case, he was my cousin. At my middle school, the fall festival was a very big deal. For one night in early October, the teacher's parking lot was transformed into a fall-themed wonderland, just for the students. My cousin Kyle had just started high school this year, which meant that now, for the first time, he had to be invited. Kyle begged me to take him. I agreed to give him my guest ticket as long as he promised not to do anything embarrassing in front of my friends. I was determined to finally be cool this year. My friends had all met Kyle before, so none of them were surprised to see him at the festival. But by our second trip to the snack shack, I started to notice that some of the cool girls in our grade did seem a little surprised to see Kyle. They kept glancing over at him. I couldn't figure out why for a second, but then I realized that while Kyle was my cousin, he was also a tall, blonde high schooler who other girls probably thought was cute. Ew. I ignored the girls and their glances and went back to eating my cotton candy. Then my friend Becky saw that our history teacher was next in line at the dunk tank. We had to be there to see this. But after eating all that cotton candy, my hands were so sticky that I had to wash them before I could go anywhere. I told everybody I'd meet them at the dunk tank and made a beeline for the bathroom. As I was washing my hands, the cool girls from the snack shack walked in. I realized that they were talking about my cousin and how cute they thought he was. I cringed. But then I heard them say, "Wow, I guess Sarah must be pretty cool if she has such a cool new boyfriend." As I was busy thinking, gross, 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 the girls looked up and noticed that I was standing right next to them. They smiled at me. I smiled back. I didn't say anything and walked out of the bathroom. What? Why didn't I correct them? I tried to convince myself that I didn't correct them because I was so caught off guard, or because maybe they were talking about a different Sarah. But deep down, I knew the truth. I didn't correct them because I liked that the cool girls thought I was cool. I met up with Kyle and my friends at the dunk tank, looking forward to never, ever thinking about what had just happened again. But then, the cool girls walked up to where we were standing. "Where'd you meet your cute new boyfriend?" one of the girls asked. Suddenly, I wondered if the dunk tank was taking volunteers. Being dunked sounded way better than dealing with this. Then, it got worse. "Oh, he's not her boyfriend, he's her cousin." My friend Becky quickly chimed in. The cool girls looked totally confused. "But didn't you just smile when we called him your boyfriend?" I spent the rest of the night convincing everyone that this was all a giant misunderstanding, that I hadn't heard anything anyone said in the bathroom. Even though flattery can feel good in the moment, what's actually true, that the fun, good-looking boy is your cousin, can be just as cool and save you from major embarrassment later.